Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Dirt Cake. This is an Imperial Stout by Flying Fish Brewing Company, and it's coming in at 10.5% ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back, welcome also. Today I am looking at an offering from Flying Fish Brewing Company, and this was brewed and canned by Flying Fish in Somerdale, New Jersey. And this is called Dirt Cake. This is an Imperial Stout with supposed styles of hints of cookie, vanilla, and it is supposed to be rich and dark. And it's coming in at 10.5% ABV. So let's check it out, and we'll give it a pour. And this pours a pretty nice dark brown, not a black, not like a Bourbon County type Imperial Stout, but I'll tell you, as I pour it, you can definitely smell those chocolate notes coming in here. Now, this is a New Jersey beer. I am using a glass from one of my favorite New Jersey breweries, which is Cape May Brewing. The other favorite, actually probably my favorite, is Gusto, but this is a new one that I have not tried in New Jersey. And I don't even know, where is it? Somerdale, New Jersey, which I don't even know where Somerdale, New Jersey actually is. Good head on this, about, you know, a pointer finger's worth of khaki head. And you'll notice that it is sort of dark. The nose. It's got a nose like one of those, I'm getting a lot of chocolate, so let me put that first. It's a lot of chocolate. I'm also getting like a little bit of nuttiness, but I have to be honest, this nose reminds me of, I'm having like a nostalgic flashback. This nose reminds me of those brownies that you used to get in the cafeteria that were like wrapped in plastic and were like really fudgy. So the nose on this is like super fudgy. And that's really what I'm getting, just a tremendous amount of that sort of like fudgy chocolate note to it. And I swear to you, and it might just be me because I've had, you know, I have that sort of like brownie in my head, but I swear I'm also getting just a hint of something else that's like a little nutty, like almost walnut. Let's give it a taste and see what it's like. Okay, so this is all chocolate. I have to say, so, okay, so let's go through this because it's sort of odd. That fudginess is there. It's got a very, okay, let me organize my thoughts. One, very, very thin mouthfeel. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It goes down very, very easy. It's not thick, it's not viscous. It is an easy drinking beer. The overwhelming flavor is that chocolate sort of fudge brownie flavor that I was talking about, and it's definitely there. But there's a secondary taste that I'm not super fond of. And let me give it another taste just to see. There's sort of an odd aftertaste here. And to me, I hate to put it this way, but it's sort of the taste of the aluminum can. There's a bitterness on the back end, sort of that, you know, almost can flavor to it also. Now, I don't think that this has a born on date on it, does it? Oh, it does, okay. So it says that this was 9/6/24. Wait, can that be? What does that say? It says 9/6. You know, let me pour the rest of this so I can actually read this. That's spilling it. I know it's a terrible pour, and I'm sure somebody will critique it when it. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? Yes, it did not go. All right, I'm going to be a bit of a savage here. So it says here 9/6/24. So, I guess that's the best by date because what is it? Today is April of 2024. So either the date on the can is wrong or I'm drinking a beer that hasn't been produced yet. I'm assuming the date on the can is incorrect. So I'm assuming that's the best by date, but that means I still have a lot of time on this. So it's not like the beer is stale or flat, or bad. It's just that there is sort of an odd aftertaste to this. Now, is it an enjoyable beer to drink? It would be really, really enjoyable if it wasn't for that sort of odd aftertaste that's there. Yeah, it's definitely there. There's sort of that metallic aftertaste that's, I'm assuming, is just the flavor imparted on the beer by the can. That's sort of what it tastes like. That's a bit of a bummer. I have to tell you, I think it's a good try, but either I've got a bad can here, which I don't think so. There was carbonation, it was sealed, it's not particularly old. There is this sort of odd bitterness to it on the back end. And I will tell you this, normally one of the earmarks I look for on a good Imperial Stout is that I don't necessarily taste the alcohol. Is that the bitterness? Maybe the bitterness is just that I'm getting some of the alcohol. Like, it's not burning in the throat, but it's definitely a burn in the stomach. So, how do I describe it? I will say this also, when you drink it and you swallow, you get the chocolate, it's a little nuttiness, you get a little bit of vanilla right on the back end as you're inhaling to swallow, but then you get this metallic aftertaste. And for me, the metallic aftertaste sort of ruins it. And again, I might have a bad can, but I don't think I do. I'm not getting hints of cookie. I'm getting just a hint of vanilla. Is it rich? I expected it to be a little thicker. This is sort of thin for my taste. Would I buy this again? I have to tell you, I don't think I would. I do remember that when I bought it, I bought a 4-pack of this, and I want to say I got this in a Wegmans, and I think it was like $16.99 for the 4-pack. And from a cost value, this one just doesn't do it for me, and I'm sort of bummed out about that. I was excited about this because it had vanilla, it had chocolate, it had everything that I look for in, an Imperial Stout, but that aftertaste is just, forgive the pun, leaving sort of a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't believe I would get this again. Anyway, folks, now that wouldn't prevent me from trying other things from this brewery. It's just this one for me does not work. Again, this is Dirt Cake, and this is by Flying Fish Brewing Company in Somerdale, New Jersey. They have a website called flyingfish.com on the can. And would I recommend picking this up? Listen, maybe I got a bad can, but I don't think I did. I think that that this is a stout that has potential, but it needs to be worked out a little bit more because, like I said, there is that bitterness, there is sort of that metallic taste to it, and I just don't think that this is worth the money that I spent on it. I'm sort of bummed that I have another 3 cans of this. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button. If you've tried something else from Flying Fish Brewing Company, I'd love to hear about it. And I'm gonna probably be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna finish this one. This might be a dumper. But I will see you next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Cheers.